Amarillo National Center in Amarillo, Texas. We're day 2 of the U.S. Finals, and as you can tell, my voice is already about to go, but got my guy Cody Wood here with me, and we're going to go through things. Yesterday, we had the Open handicap pinning, we had the All-Pro pinning, and we had the 9 Masters. Cody, we had some good action yesterday.
You know, Patrick, it really was. We talked about it during the drafts and everything else. When we started that Open handicap out yesterday morning, I mean to tell you that they were hitting that herd and crossing that line at a quick hurry. I mean, that was team pinning at the highest level. It was awfully exciting from the beginning to end. And it kept on going into the All-Pro and into the number 9 Masters.
You bet. In that Open, Ryan Smith, Travis Robertson, and Dwayne Hayslip, they've got about a 6-second lead, but I see a whole list of guys here that's shooting for them that be ready on that Saturday night top 10.
You're right, and that have a 6-second lead going into a top 10, especially after 3 rounds like that and with that tough a competition, that just goes to show you how fast that team was and how things were really clicking on all cylinders right there for, Ryan, Travis, and Dwayne. They got themselves in a pretty good position coming in 10th, coming into that championship round.
You bet. Then we go down to the Masters. We had Chris Lane, Mark Matthews, and Mark Walls. They also have about a 5-second lead. Their finals will be on Wednesday night, and that class, I think it only had top 7. The cattle got a little tougher as the day went on, so they've got a top 7 in that, but it's going to be a hard-fought battle for that title.
It will, but that is no surprise to see that team at the top, right? Chris Lane has been extremely hot all year long. She rides really, really well under the bright lights like this. And then when you look at Mark Matthews, he has just been super successful all year. He's your Gold Cup champion from the days of 47 rodeo. You look at Mark Wallace coming off of being the Elite Finals world champion. So that team right there, not only have they riding well right now, but they've got a lot of championship experience when it comes down to, that championship go round.
You said today we're going to get into day 2, 13. I think we got 87 teams in that 13. That's going to be I believe you're going to see things speed up a little today.
Yeah, I think you will too, right? I mean, right off the bat, I think we got a good feel for the cattle now. These riders really understand what they're getting into when they get into the pen. And this number 13, and right out the gate, like you said, some of the very best riders in the world are kicking this thing off for us here this morning.
You bet. We'll go from that on down to the 7, and then tomorrow we got a few, being to day 3, but we've got a few special things going on tomorrow. Tell us about that.
Yeah, one of the greatest things every year in and year out, is that Play with the Pros auction, and last year we added the Ride with the Youth. Give us an opportunity not only to highlight some of the greatest riders in the world, the great riders of the United States Team Pinning Association, but also the future of our sport and where it's headed, and the opportunity to support those youth riders, financially as well, and so not only is there big money on the line for the actual competition, but also, like I said, to help support the future. And when it comes down, we got the Play with the Pros on Wednesday night now, so now we don't have to wait all week. We can really solidify this thing and see who's going to win some of that big money, earlier on in the week. And so that should get pretty good too. But tomorrow night, our auction's going to be pretty fun.
All right, we're about to kick it off here with our morning ceremonies. Grab you a cup of coffee, sit down in front of your computer, and enjoy some of the best team pinning in the world. Cody, any last comments?
No, it's just set up to be a great day, Patrick. It's only day number 2, and we got a little ways to go, but, no better place to be than Amarillo, Texas during the USTPA World Finals.
You bet. Let's get to that flags up.